pecan, not
Mama
pumpkin.
knows best. You don't want the noise.
Hi everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be having a little chat while Kim and Helle make Kim's Pecan Tart.
Well, whilst Kim makes pecan tart and I learn how to make pecan tart.
You're going to do it and I shall assist.
Well, that escalated quickly.
It's very simple.
Right.
So first of all, it's on ketobuddies.co.uk.
Recipe page.
Right?
We'll just put the link underneath.
So all the information you need there, so you don't need to follow this too much. Really, really simple, does not take long at all. Really easy basic ingredients that you will probably find in your cupboard if you're a keto baker. So flour, which is 1 cup or 90 grams of almond flour.
Previously measured.
Throw it in. 30 grams of melted butter, just slightly melted in the microwave. So I melt it enough.
Yeah, it's fine.
And get it out. And just 10 grams of Truvia. You can use any granulated sweetener you choose. And give it a good old mix. So ideally what you're looking for is sort of a short crust pastry kind of texture at the end. Now,
I found a shortcut pastry that we can purchase, but
you can buy it.
Yes, and
And it's got starch in still though.
But that's it.
But that's so easy to make.
I don't know, it's quite hard to get it right.
yeah,
What?
and I've not had a chance of getting it right yet.
Really? All the times you've done it, it was
Really?
perfect.
Oh yeah, but sometimes they happen by
I'm not
accident.
Kim. You will realise this.
So the good thing about this is because it's so easy, you can adapt the
Is it
quantities.
gonna combine?
Yeah. No, well, if you touched it with your hands now, if they're clean.
They're not cleaner
If you
before.
touched it with your hands, it would squeeze together.
Do we
So,
want it
I
to
mean,
squeeze
I
together?
use a relatively small pop-up pastry base tin, so you would need to adapt it to your size. But it's so easy once you sort of know what you're looking at and what it feels
Is
like.
it supposed to look like that?
Yeah.
Can I just ask, you've got the oven preheating.
Yeah.
What temperature is that going to be at?
That, my dear friends, is 180 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in American.
It's like 320.
Okay, that one. 180 degrees Celsius. So it's not going to take long. Are you done?
Do I look done?
Well, is the butter all squished in? Yeah, that's fine. Just pop it in there because then you can push it out. So all you're going to do is pop it in your pan. And now you just want to press it out so that it covers the base and lightly up the sides and sticks together. Push
Doesn't
it.
look like it's going to be. You're so bossy today.
But you're like being so gentle.
Not all of us are
I'm not
Kim,
going to break.
why don't you show me how it's done?
We're not going to break this, are we? We're going to squish it around because we don't want it thick because it's not a very deep pan. So we just want a thin sort of biscuit base for the pecans to sit in when it's cooked. See, we're just going to squeeze around the sides, get it nice and flat. Huh?
She's like
Like
a
a
pro.
Like a pro. That also means prostitute. I'm not a prostitute. Just putting that out there. You get the idea, yeah? Kneading it from the middle so that it works its way out so that you can just build up the sides a little bit. To be fair, it's not important that you have a high side because when you put your filling in and you put it in the fridge to set, it's going to set hard.
Okay.
So nothing's going to spill over. It's not going to be liquid. A pie like this, you're just going to eat with the family. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I put it in the fridge and the kids just knock themselves out. And that's it. Do we happy with this?
I'm happy
Looks
with
good.
this. I didn't expect it to combine as well as it did.
Yeah, because if you feel it now, the butter is getting warmer.
Yeah.
So it kind of just like really squidges. So that is going in my oven.
I'm going to bend over now. No, I don't think
And that will take between 10 and 15 minutes. Is that what I said? Yeah, between 10 and 15 minutes. Keep an eye on it. Really what you're looking for is as soon as it starts to do a light brown on the top, you want to get it out of the oven and leave it to cool down because, yeah, you don't want it to burn.
So I absolutely love this tart. I make it all the time and crave it constantly. I go through spells where I won't have it because I know that I shouldn't. But there are, because once you've made it, it is very hard not to keep.
Yeah, because you can almost eat it as a biscuit. You don't have to put anything on top.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair, we've done it amazing before, where you reheat it slightly in the microwave, not too much because you don't want the base, the filling to completely melt, and then make your keto custard. And because of that,
Also
like
in the
real
recipes.
treacly taste, it tastes really like it's that sticky toffee pudding and custard.
And shared
So
on the Facebook group that vanilla buttery short crust
See,
recently.
I've not seen that. I need to.
I
look for
made Helle made them. They are absolute delicious, and I can't wait to try
They
those
taste
with
like shortbread.
They are so good.
it. So I love that you lot try these things and I don't get to taste them. I see you once a week and I don't taste any of these.
What is that about?
Well, I actually
I don't do that to
contemplated.
you.
I contemplated us making them and bringing them.
I could make them this afternoon. It's so easy. It's 2 cups of flour, 1 egg, half
What
a cup
kind of flour? Almond.
almond flour, 1 egg, half
Vanilla.
a teaspoon of vanilla, and half a cup of butter. That's it.
So not much different than this.
No, it just adds the egg, and the egg sort of makes it a bit cakier.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they are so
It's like
delicious. No,
Crumbly.
but
Yeah.
anyway, so while the food's in the oven, we're gonna chat. Or we're gonna
Oh, if you want to,
stop
I just
them?
eat meat. You guys just carry on eating, talking about
only,
cakes.
only for a couple more weeks,
Oh yeah, you
though,
can't.
and
This is
you'll
Joel's
be
favourite,
back.
and he can't have any of this.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Only because it's very simple, and it's so what's the word I'm looking for? It's you can do so much with it. There's so many variations that you can make. You know, just the fact that you mentioned just add an egg, just to add that little cake texture, or change the pecans to something else. Your custard that you've done, if you let it reduce until it's really really thick, and then let it cool down, it almost goes sort of a pudding texture. That could go on top nicely, and
Yeah.
it'll be like a custard tart.
And I also found that once I got this one down, I used this base as a base for a lot of different things afterwards.
Yeah.
Because once you find that biscuity base you're looking for, which sometimes is really hard when you first start playing,
Biscuity is difficult.
then you put anything on it. We've done it in a like millionaire things with the chocolate and the caramel. We've done it with peanut butter stuff for the kids. We've done it as a savoury. Really good.
Good.
What do we need to do for the filling?
Okay, so the filling is we have pre-chopped our pecans. So we have 90 grams of chopped pecans, which again is about a cup. Again, my base is small. We need 60 grams of sweetener. Now, I like my faux cakes quite sweet.
4 cakes.
Faux cakes. So faux
It's not
leather.
4 cakes.
You know what I mean. But some people don't. So maybe start with half this amount and build it up.
Helle and I
because-
always only use half
Yeah.
Yeah.
of the recipe because I'm not the biggest fan of the aftertaste of Truvia.
Oh, see, I don't
So
notice the aftertaste.
I try and reduce
See, when
that.
the
100 grams of butter.
when Brenda Zorn make this recipe,
Oh, okay, let me do this.
how can you take that?
So I shared, I don't, in the beginning I was a bit nervous about sharing things in case people don't like it. But I'm part of a different Facebook group as well, just for women. And I shared this on there. And Brenda Zorn, who a lot of you probably know of, picked it up, tried it and thought it was absolutely fucking fantastic.
PG.
PG.
She says F, I can say F. And then when she went to, was it Keto Fest?
It was the Breckenridge,
That's it,
the
yeah.
low carb conference.
And lots of them were like together cooking together in the evening and stuff. She made this pie for everybody, which then resulted in lots of awesome people trying it and resulted in the two keto dudes doing a shout out to it when they did a recipe thing
Yeah,
for the podcast.
but what I was going to say was not that.
Oh, sorry.
But that was
Yeah.
That was my little
What I was going to
French
say
thing.
is, when she first, because she went to, so she had dinner with them several nights during that week, and she took that same tart several times. at the different nights, and every time she was reducing the sweet because you like it so sweet.
Yeah.
And so everybody loved it the first time, and then but they always thought it's a little bit too sweet, and then she made it again on the next day, a little bit less
Well, I
sweet,
think,
and then less sweet.
yeah. And exactly, that's what I'm saying, it's different people's preference. I'm feeding 2 teenage boys this cake who are 50% keto sometimes, more other times. So I know that this kind of sweet is definitely going to capture them. But to be fair, I don't even really eat it anymore. I think I ate so much of it, it can go in the fridge for 2 days and I don't even get a look in.
To be fair, you have like a little smidge because just butter and.
But you'll see once it's done why I add so much sugar, because it caramelises with the butter and makes that really thick golden like sauce that's going to go on the pecans. And then when that sets, is that okay? So my cake should be ready now. Let's have a look. Cake pie. I'm so English, aren't I? Cake. Oh, that didn't ting. What doesn't ting? Nothing tings. So here you see it's just a nice brown. Still quite soft, but that, as it cools, will go really firm, and it's quite solid. Now, what I do is stick it on the windowsill to cool. I don't want to put my hot liquid, when I do the filling, into my hot pan, because what I found was the base sometimes went soggy, because it just sucked up all the liquid. So if this is slightly cooled, and then you pour your hot liquid in the top, then it kind of sets a little bit quicker without losing too much. Oh, I can't.
Frankie,
Can
you do
someone
it?
open the window,
He's got
please?
like longer arms.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we will leave that to cool. But I would say leave it to cool for about 10-15 minutes and then start on your base, just so it's not piping hot. And that's it. So we'll be back with part 2 of the filling shortly. Just gonna pop my oven on, the hob. Put that in the middle. So we just got a frying pan.
Yep.
To which we're going to melt our butter in. Apologies.
100 grams.
100 grams of butter. So we're just going to pop that in, and Helle's going to stir like a pro. And you want that just all melted down. And I think what we should do when that's a little bit melted is pop the truvia in, which is 60 grams of truvia. So that can start mixing in with the butter and cooking out. And giving that a good old stir. Let me know if you need the heat turned down, but the higher the better, really.
I'm not used to cooking with gas, it's very different.
Oh, I love gas. I'll put an electric hob. No, hob's the top thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Electric oven,
Mm-hmm.
so the heat stops pretty quickly, but gas. Gas. So you can see that the sugar is dissolving nicely. Sugar, truvia, I apologise.
Wash your mouth out.
The truvia is melting nicely into the butter. And then when the butter's all melted, what you'll start to see is it'll start bubbling up and sort of like, not burning off, but caramelising, I guess. And then what we should do is whack the pecans in, so the pecans get slightly toasted and they really soak in all of that butter and truvia. And in the recipe on Keto Buddies, we've given you an option for a bit of maple, so you have the sugar-free maple syrup and maple extract. That's a nice touch, but today I'm just going to throw in a little bit of vanilla essence, because I love vanilla and I like the colour. I know. Just drip all that in. Oh, and it does that too.
That's really cool.
Does a nice little bubble. Let's have a little bit more. There we go. So when that starts frothing, so you can see it's really cooking, then we will throw the pecans in. It's so simple. It's starting to
It's
combine.
quite frothy.
Yeah, quite frothy. So stick in our 90 grams, 1 cup of chopped pecans. Again, all of this you can alter to your own taste. You don't even have to use pecans, you can mix it. You can leave them whole, just keep stirring. You can leave them whole. We chop them to a combination of little pieces and like probably about 1/4 of a pecan. And you just want to keep stirring until that's really thick. Really thick, really bubbling. Almost like a caramelly sauce. Can I just feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, love.
It feels a bit stiffer.
I love the smell. Okay. So, we shall get our base, which is now still warm but not hot, but cool to the touch. And we are going to carefully just pour this into this. So you just want to make sure you get the liquid element everywhere, and then once it's all in, you can use your spoon to spread the pecans up the front. That the sauce is all the way even, and you'll see that will now go in the fridge. I would leave it for about an hour, so that will go rock solid, and then you can pop it out of the tin and attempt to chop it up, and that's it. Simple, does the trick, is really sweet and satisfies the whole family.